Hey, you made sure they didn't drill holes in the front bumper, right? Okay, I'll come pick it up. Thanks. Seeing holes drilled into the front bumper of a new car is painful to see, which is why when we got this car, I made sure to let the dealership know not to drill holes into the bumper. But we still have to run a front plate here in Iowa, and I think there's a total of 30 or 31 states that still require front plates. I've had my fair share of tickets, but at the end of the day, it's not worth the $100 to $200 ticket just to not run the front plate. So instead, we are gonna be running the Grimspeed license plate relocation kit that allows us to mount the license plate in the tow hook area instead of having to drill those holes in the bumper. Taking a look on the passenger side of the front bumper, you're gonna see this portion here that has the cutout under the headlight. This is gonna consist of two different pieces. You've got the painted portion and the grille portion here. If you look right here, there's just gonna be a slot that you can carefully slide a plastic pry tool or small flathead screwdriver in, and we're gonna need to pry out this painted piece first, and then we can take the grille portion out. So carefully stick your pry tool in there and pry down, and then you're gonna be able to pull this out with your fingers. And that's just gonna dangle there for now, and then we can pull the grille portion out. You're gonna see that these are still held in place with these long pieces and the tab at the end here. What you wanna do is press that tab in and slide it out of the opening to remove the pieces. Once both pieces are removed, we can thread in the long tow hook bolt from Grimspeed. We'll thread it in by hand first, and then we'll tighten it down with a 17mm socket on the end. We're gonna be installing the U-bracket next. For this application, I'm gonna be using one spacer behind the U-bracket, and then we can thread the long 5mm Allen bolt into the tow hook bolt that we installed, and then we'll snug this down. Now you don't want to tighten this down all the way just yet, because chances are you're probably going to need to adjust this. Now we can install the actual license plate mount. Now this is where you have free reign over how you want to actually install this. The Grimspeed mount has a bunch of different mounting locations, so you can install it lower, higher, and move it from side to side. But once you've decided where you want to mount it, go ahead and thread in the included bolts. Now the next thing we're gonna do is align this so that it's straight, or I guess if you wanna have it crooked, you can. But I'm gonna straighten this out and align the U-bracket where I want it, and then we'll tighten down that 5mm Allen bolt that's holding the U-bracket in place to lock it down. Once the bolt for the U-bracket is tight, we can tighten down the two bolts holding the mount in place. All we have to do now is take our license plate and the included 3mm screws and install the license plate onto the mount. I'll get those tightened down and we'll be set. And that wraps it up, guys. Definitely a whole lot better than having to drill holes into your new car or the $200 tickets for not running a front plate. Personally, I don't mind how it looks at all. I know it does bother some people, but if you're wanting to pick up one of these for yourself, the link is down in the description. Let me know what you guys think and whether or not you want to see other things installed on this car in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.